remember back in the day, they ain't want nobody.
But my guess is like, why the fuck is they doing that now?
Yeah, they ain't want nobody to know the truth. But then it's just like the motherfucker.
They could have been did this.
That's right.
You hear me? Why are they doing it now though?
Because they want motherfucker keep spending money.
Nah, fuck that. It's something to this. You feel me? That's finna get unfolded with these people, bro. You feel me? And they trying to stop that shit. Yeah. You feel me? Because when it's unfold, everybody's going down.
That's right. That's right.
Everybody from the government all the way to the president. You hear me? Yeah. Everybody's going down, bro. Swear to God. That's why that nigga Elon Musk, he a motherfucker too. Yeah. You hear me? Just like they always show the front of the White House, they don't never show the back of the White House. Why? Because they never goddamn crackheads back there. Crackheads and drug addicts. They ain't even that. It's their experiment. Yep. That's their experiment. You feel me? What you think, nigga? They got a big ass tunnel going from the White House all the way down, nigga, all the way to other places, to other states. Oh yeah. You hear me? It's fuck. What about Area 51? Area 51. I think it's like 2 Area 51. Oh yeah, you'll never see that shit. Not the one just out there. Yeah. You feel me? Where is that? Colorado? What is that? Colorado, I think. Colorado? Yeah. That's Colorado.
It might be Roswell, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Mm-hmm. There's places over in Arizona.
Yeah.
Well, the government call them UAPs, which is unknown flying objects. They're letting you know that basically there are other beings here. Because if you roll out the manuscript biblically, it talks about the prince of the air. Right. So if they're the prince of the air, that's just one part of principalities. The prince of the air. That's why you got all these planes flying.
Yeah, and you got a lot of they disappear and falling out. I'm talking about falling out the sky into people's neighborhoods. You hear me? I'm talking about they just had another plane just fall out the sky.
In Minnesota too.
Yeah, Minnesota.
What other one you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about in Minnesota.
And then they had another one after that or something like that too.
What was that? What the fuck that was that? They started seeing UFOs and shit now. You feel me? All that other weird ass shit.
Which is UAPs.
You said UAPs?
Yep, you can look that up.
Yeah, that's what they call
UAPs. That's a government way of saying it. UAPs.
Damn. I'm saying though, like if that shit do end up like exposing shit, you feel me? Like what the fuck we supposed to do? If they locking us up for these guns and shit, you feel? How the fuck we supposed to protect ourselves when this shit crack off?
That's right.
You hear me? How the fuck how we supposed to defend ourselves? You hear me? We can't defend ourselves. You feel me? Because if we go arm ourselves with anything, we going to jail. You hear me? We going to fucking jail.
They can sell drugs, but you can't sell drugs. You ain't got the paperwork.
It's so fucked up out here in these streets, man. Out here in this world,
man. That shit, though.
What's gonna happen next? You feel me? Like what's gonna go on? If all this shit getting exposed, you feel me? Like what's gonna go on now?
Check this shit out. Check this shit out real quick, and I'm gonna shut up.
Cause this shit getting out of hand.
All right, you can arrest a motherfucker for smoking heroin and cocaine, then you turn around, put him in treatment, and give him Oxycontin. What kind of shit is that one?
Yeah, look.
I'm listening.
What you think about the new pope?
To be honest with you, he from America and he from the Chi.
Yeah,
he from Chicago.
Yeah, they had a footwork and everything on the little stage and shit. You feel me? They fucked up already when they put him on the stage. Footwork and shit. You feel me? But at the end of the day though, like I think on it, you feel me? Like me personally, like I think they move too fast.
Hell yeah.
They move too fast. You feel me? They ain't even give the other pope the time to rest.
But you know what?
You hear me? Soon as they put that man in the ground, you feel me? A pope pop right back up. Where did he come from?
They got their tradition.
Where did he come from though?
I don't know. But
I never heard of this pope.
But you know what? It's so wild is that a lot of people. So you got the triangle. You got Judaism, you got Christianity, and you got Islam. Right. Islam is about 560 years younger than Christianity. Christianity is birthed out of Judaism. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting.
Oh, it is? Yeah.
And then you got this new dude that popped up and say he's the Mahdi, the anointed one. And you know what I'm saying? He's saying that he is the Messiah for the Muslims. A new dude.
From where?
The Muslims. He said he's the successor of Peter, the disciple of Jesus, which is basically Yeshua. And then he said Yep. He said he's a descendant of Muhammad, and he's a successor of Muhammad, and he's the successor of Jesus Christ. Oh. And the Muslims, some Muslims believe he is, and other Muslims saying he's Dajjal. A lot of people don't discuss Dajjal.
What's that is?
Dajjal, D-A-J-J-A-L, something like that. He is known as Satan in the hadiths of the writing of the Muslims.
Wow.
A lot of Muslims that I meet, I know more about their religion than they do, because they just following because they family. They don't know nothing about the religion. And remember, when I talk to a lot of Africans and Somalians and different cultures, I tell them, Islam is not an African religion. They saw how beautiful and rich the country was, and they came over and slaughtered everybody and took it over.
See, that's
so you following a religion that's not African.
Right. Right.
And then the Messiah, he went over and hid over into Egypt, which is North Africa. And he had to run from a king because they was trying to slaughter him. The mother the Mother Mary, which is called
his own.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's some history.
So when the universe pick you and you put on the magic glasses, there's rules that go with them. You can never take them off. You never see things as they're supposed to be. You see things as they are. You can never force nobody else.
Got my man over here. Repeat that.
I'll tell you, that's some shit, ain't it?
That was some shit. That was some shit right there.
Dick Gregory said this. He said that he get all his truth from old white men that's dying and passing away in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because everybody want to go to heaven and they don't want to go to hell.
That's right. That's why they confess their sins.
They confess everything to come clean.
Yeah.
He said once the universe choose you and put the glasses on, and when you take them glasses off, you'll never see life the same.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what I learned from Dick Gregory.
So basically, motherfuckers got a shield over their ass.
Yep.
You feel?
Remember the small G, the God of this world,
and they can't
blinded
see what's
the minds of the
going on
unbelievers.
until they take the motherfuckers off.
Because remember, his name is Lucifer. Everybody is up under him. He took a third with him. So you're talking about millions of fallen angels that's on the planet, spread out throughout the globe.
Then the
principalities.
Then the fallen angels goddamn coming out and have sex with goddamn regular women.
I'm finna tell you something I don't know, like this just me.
The reason we so messed up, never before have there been anyone that went through what we went through, slavery, discrimination, the whole thing, and then we opt for education over liberation. Now y'all play with that if you want. Liberation is close to the universal God. Education, any fool can put that book together. Y'all can sit there with all your PhDs. Oh, George Washington didn't beat up the damn British for the right to build a college. They was getting liberated. And then once you liberate, you build the college to what you like it to be. Not what some white folks that's sending the money want it to be. And now it's catching up with you. Now it's catching up with you.